Hi there, my name's Keith Webster and I'm the instructor for this course in the online certificate in teaching and learning. My day job is at the University of Victoria, where I work as an instructional designer and educational technologist, and that means that I help instructors and program areas that want to put their courses or entire programs online. I help them to design courses and curriculum, and I help them to understand the different technologies that they might use, the significance of the choices that they use for that, and I also help to develop the skills of the faculty and instructors that are going to be presenting these courses online and how they might teach online effectively, the different types of teaching modes that they might undertake in that kind of situation. In addition to working as an instructional designer, I've also done some sessional instructor work in the Faculty of Education at the University of Victoria. And prior to working at UVic, I had a brief stint as a high school teacher, and before that I taught for 10 years at a school in the Armed Forces. Anyway, I hope you're looking forward to the course, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the weeks ahead. Hi there, and welcome to EDDL 5131. This course is all about media that you're going to use online in your teaching practice, whether you teach online or just hope to use more blended learning in your face-to-face classrooms. The first thing that I'd like to point out is that this course is designed to teach you how to use media in a fully online context. Now, that doesn't mean that these things won't be very beneficial for people teaching in a blended context or people teaching in a classroom, but the primary focus is about teaching online. I find it's much easier to have learned how to do something in a completely online context and then adapt it to a blended or classroom model than vice versa. So, in this course, there's 3 different approaches that I'm hoping we will completely cover for all of the media types that we explore. And that is, first of all, the theory behind how particular media is used in learning, how it enhances learning. And the next is the design or pedagogical issues around how you actually create, design media for this learning, and then the technical issues around production and distribution for the rest of your students. So that's 3 facets that hopefully we'll cover in each media type. Sometimes they'll blend together a little bit, but I think it's important that we cover each of them. In this course, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to make media, make graphics, make audio, make video, and I'd like you to try and take as many opportunities as you can to do this. It's difficult if you're teaching to find time to play around and do things like this, so I want you to take as much time as you can in this course to muck about with the media. I'd like you to do multiple tries at activities if you have the time and if it interests you. I'd like you to consider perhaps developing your own version of an activity and trying that out. Post it to the blog, share it with everybody else, and maybe challenge someone else to try it out. And then lastly, on the course site, you'll notice a link to something called the Daily Create, which is a 1-a-day media development activity put out by an online course that's offered frequently in the United States called DS 106, which is a digital storytelling course. Anyway, it puts out a simple activity every day, changes every day, and it's open to anybody to build something like this. So if you have some time and you're interested, take a look at it and try one out. So in this course, you'll find that the site has been revised recently, and it's still undergoing a bit of revision as I'm trying to shift the way that it's structured to reflect different types of media. As opposed to when it was originally developed, it was a little bit more sort of topic to topic, and the media being sort of an afterthought. At the same time, I'm also adding a fair amount of content and a lot of resources to the site. Now, this doesn't mean you have more that you need to do during this course as opposed to earlier versions of the course. It just means there'll be more to choose from. I think there's going to be a lot more in the way of optional activities, and certainly a lot more in the way of optional readings and resources, so that you'll have more than one way to accomplish an activity or create a piece of media. Part of this program, and all the courses in this program, is that it's set out in a blog system. So we're not in a learning management system. The course site is a blog, as you've noticed, and each of you have your own blog that you're using with the course. One thing that's important in this sort of format is to get out there to each other's blogs, comment on what everybody's doing, and make it more of a community of practice when we're exploring this media topic, as opposed to everybody sort of nose down working on their own, trying to get the activities and assignments accomplished. I think it's much more enjoyable and it's much more an effective learning experience if you go and look at what everybody else is doing, and if you engage in conversations with each other and with myself about what it is you find as you explore these different media types. Next, the assignments. There are 4 different assignments for this course. The first one is one where you are putting media into an online lesson. So it's media that's going to be consumed by your students. The next one is an assignment where you're developing an activity, again in an online class, an online lesson, where the students are going to create media. Okay, so this is a more involved and a more creative type of learning experience. Third, there will be a collection of media pieces. So basically one exemplar from the field of a graphic, an audio piece, and a video piece that you will have developed over the course of the semester and present in this particular assignment. And then lastly, you have the discussion and participation. So part of that is, did you complete the number of activities that are required during the course, and did you engage with other students and comment on their blogs and discuss what was going on. Anyway, I hope that you have a very good time in this course. It is, in the entire program, I think the course that interests me the most and that I think has the most exciting and innovative opportunities and things that are developing and constantly refreshing. I think there are lots of opportunities coming in the future, and areas where you'll see an actual difference in what's possible to do online in the field of media as opposed to what was possible even a couple of years ago. And we may introduce a few topics during this course that are just possible now, but probably not practical to use with your students immediately. But it's good to know about, because they probably are going to be practical a few years from now. And they're going to make a big difference in what it is you can do and how easily you can do it online in the years to come. Anyway, good luck, and I hope to see you out there on the blogs.